After winning our first trophy in 6 long years on Sunday against Newcastle United, Man United go again in another cup competition. This time it's the FA Cup 5th round against West Ham, so let's get into the preview. So after winning the Carabao Cup on Sunday, Erik Ten Hag says all attention switches to FA Cup round 5 against West Ham. He said himself, the players can celebrate today, but we have to get back to business, back to winning matches. And United, they flew out this morning, of course, back to Manchester so they could go and train today for the FA Cup match. So this will be an exciting match. Of course, United, we've won that first trophy. We want more. Manchester United fans, the players, the manager and the staff, they all want more trophies this season. West Ham on the other hand, they are struggling near the bottom of the league. This could be a match where Erik Ten Hag looks to rotate, use his squad. There are big matches coming up. Of course, on Sunday we play Liverpool at Anfield in what is always a massive match for Manchester United. So let's have a look at the team I think Erik Ten Hag will pick in this one. So this is the team I think Erik Ten Hag will go for. Expect to see some rotation. So David De Gea will continue in goal. He set the all-time Manchester United clean sheet record on Sunday with a clean sheet against Newcastle. At right back, I'm going to go for Diogo Dalot. I think he'll want to use Wan-Bissaka against Liverpool in a more defensive game for United. Centre backs, Lindelof and Martinez. Now we don't need to see Varane in this match. Give him a rest and let him be fit and ready for Liverpool on Sunday. Left back, Tyrell Malacia for me. Let's rest Luke Shaw as well. Get some more minutes into the squad. Moving into midfield, I want to see Casemiro rested as well. So I'm going to go McTominay and Sabitzer. Now Sabitzer had a very good match I think when he came on against Newcastle. Some good tackles, some really good passes, and he looked like a very good player for Manchester United. Moving into the number 10 position, it's going to be Bruno Fernandes. As always, the man has missed 2 games in his entire career through illness and he has never once had an injury. He will start this one. Bruno Fernandes, well and truly bulletproof for Man United. Off the right hand side, I expect to see Antony. He was very good in the League Cup final, really had Dan Burn right where he wanted him throughout that match. Off the left, let's go for Garnacho for me. I want to see Marcus Rashford get a rest and get some more minutes into Garnacho, and through the middle it's going to be Wout Weghorst. So the key man in this one of course will be Bruno Fernandes. Marcus Rashford of course 25 goals this season, but let's get him a rest. Of course he wasn't 100% in the League Cup final, we don't need to play him in this one. So Bruno will be key for me. His overall play this season has been fantastic. Of course 7 goals, 11 assists. Bruno Fernandes is doing great things for Manchester United once again, and his leadership role since taking that captain's armband has been really good so far for Manchester United. He really has grown into a more mature player this season and he works so hard for that team. Of course he could have played it to Jadon Sancho in the cup final. Casemiro did remind him about that, but Bruno Fernandes, he will be key in this one. Up against West Ham, who I fully expect to go quite strong in this one. The FA Cup has been a nice release for them from the struggles in the league. They will try to low block us, sit back and hit us on the counter attack. Bruno Fernandes, his range of passing and his ability to find his man in the box will be very important in this one. His crossing ability as well, very underrated, and when he has played with Sabitzer, with the likes of Garnacho as well, Antony, he is linked up very nicely. So expect to see Bruno Fernandes across that front three, occupying many positions and hopefully pulling the strings for another Manchester United win. Of course, we can leave the big players on the bench, the likes of Casemiro, Luke Shaw, Marcus Rashford. Give those guys a rest, and if we need them we can bring them on. But for me, Bruno Fernandes has a good match in this one. Manchester United can go through into the next round and we could be on for yet another trophy this season. So how to beat West Ham? Well, West Ham, they're coming in off the back of a 4-0 win against Nottingham Forest at the weekend. So they are scoring goals and they are looking dangerous on the counter-attack as always. In that 4-0 match, they had 49% possession against Chelsea a couple weeks ago, 28%, and they were massively outclassed by Spurs as well. West Ham will come, they will sit back and they will try to hit Man United on the counter-attack. So what United need to do, play pace at the back. So Dalot, Tyrell Malacia, they will have to cover as well. Lisandro Martinez cover in behind. Watch out for the likes of Mikel Antonio and Jared Bowen breaking down that side. With any low block, the key is to move them quickly and get those passes away nice and crisply around the edge of the box. If we can move the ball quick, make the pitch as big as possible, United can open up West Ham, and the form we are in, we really can put them away very easily in this one. In my opinion, it will be difficult. Of course, Declan Rice in good form. West Ham are a very solid defensive team, but United can definitely break them down, make opportunities, and this will be a match, as we often have with Man United, where a low block will come up against us. If we score one, we force them to come out and attack us. It will be a cup match as well, so expect it to be a little bit more open, as West Ham will go for this if they go a goal down, of course, and they will want to win the match on the night. But United, for me, we are the favourites going into this one. I think we will win this. So with all that in mind, let's have some predictions. So I think it'll be a difficult match for United, as discussed. A low block, expect a low scoring match at Old Trafford, but I'm going to go for a 2-0 win. Goal scorers Bruno Fernandes and Anthony in this one. So that's my predictions. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and make sure to join us after the match for the live reaction to the game.